Hey, it's Mikkel. Welcome to the Monson Schoolhouse. I know I don't come on regularly, but my family is first priority and getting ready for the school year and the end of summer. And we had a lot of changes and moving around with the schoolroom and curriculum and everything like that. So I just wanted to come on and tell you everything that we've changed for the new year. It is my second year of homeschooling, and the first year of homeschooling for me was kind of learning my style and learning how our family functions and what works, and also getting really comfortable with my confidence in teaching my kids. That was what the first year was about, and I feel like going into this second year, I have a clear vision of what I want our homeschool to look like for now. I know it can always change year to year, and it probably will, but I know what I want to do for this year. And so I've made a lot of changes and simplified, and I'm just really excited to share that. But first, I wanted to go over what we changed. So we actually added, unexpectedly, we added a new family member to our school. Kenzie? Meet Scout. Okay, when I say unexpectedly added, my daughter, since reading Where the Red Fern Grows last spring, she realized that she could work and earn her own money for a puppy. I approved it. I thought it was a great idea. I had worked when I was young for things that I wanted, for ballet and for a lot of things that I wanted to pursue, things that I loved. And so I totally supported it, and I learned a lot from it. So she started the venture, I think it was last March, and she's been really working hard all summer. This is a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. He's a little tricolor. We were expecting to get a dog. It was probably going to end up to be spring of 2018, so I thought I had time. Then all of a sudden, one night, we stumbled upon Scout through the internet, and he was the smallest in his litter, and no one had taken him. He's 3 months old. Isn't he so cute? So we couldn't resist, and she had the money, and he was half price. So within like a day of finding him, we were driving to get him, and this was just last Friday. So we picked Scout up and brought him home, and we started our second week of homeschool with a new puppy. I know, if you didn't think I was insane before, you definitely know I'm insane now. But honestly, he has been the easiest dog. Like, I was prepared for a terror. He's also the best student. Like, he doesn't talk back. He sits there and he just has a puppy face. And everything that I teach, he just kind of goes, never talks back, never barks. We love him. He's definitely, he's a surprise. Might be seeing a lot more of him. Definitely on Instagram, I post pictures of him, and look at his little mohawk thing. Isn't that the cutest thing? I'm just gonna go through kind of what I changed. So we added Scout, which has been great. We also added my youngest, Drew. He's 4, and we added him, no, he's 5. I swear I know my kids and their ages. But people think he's 3. So if people think he's 3 and he's 5, average 4, it's fine. 4. So I added him into our kindergarten, and that to me, you know when you have all your kids and one of them goes on an overnight and they're not there for like a day or whatever, and you have one less kid, and you suddenly are like, things are so much easier. Like, take away one kid and it is a dream. Like, all of a sudden everything's easier. Well, think the opposite. Like, I added Drew, and the first week, last week was our first week, I was like, I don't remember it being this hard last year. It was really chaotic. I realized my older ones are able to read directions on their own and do a lot of self-guided work, but Drew, he can read, but he really needs me next to him. So that was kind of an eye-opener. Okay, so our morning routine, we would usually just sing on the couch or in the schoolroom. I decided to have my daughter start playing on the piano and playing hymns every day. So that'll give her a chance to learn the hymns, to learn how to sight read, and for us to have music. So we actually meet around the grand piano and we sing a hymn every morning, and it's been the best experience. Really love that. Then we come into the schoolroom and do the Pledge of Allegiance, and it just makes things more orderly, and it kind of makes them flow better. I changed our reward system. We decided for rewards to go to these tickets, and you get these at the dollar store, and when they finish their daily chores, when they do all their schoolwork, when they are kind, if they do service for the day, they get a ticket for all those individual things, and they collect them in these little silver containers I gave them, and they can buy prizes, and there's different prizes like a lunch with dad and a movie with mom and dad after everyone goes to bed, and we made it really fun. So we did change prizes, and I just feel like I need to keep this exciting and fresh and new, and we got to keep changing things and making it exciting. Whenever something starts to feel like old and dull and it's kind of like throw it out, get something new, change it, make it fun. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it so fun. Homeschool rocks. Another big thing that I mentioned I changed a lot of curriculums. There were a lot of curriculums I wasn't planning on changing, but through my prayer, my pondering, and researching, I really was led to just simplify. I've mentioned before, I'm a little bit OCD, and I really wanted to do my own, kind of compile my own history. And I had been working on it for a while and researching and compiling it, and it was kind of stressing me out, and I was getting a little bit of anxiety. And I was led to the good and the beautiful, and it's right here actually. I don't know if you can see it because it's maybe opposite. I was led to the good and the beautiful. And immediately, this was like a week before school started. Mackenzie, can you stop? That's really stupid. Just kids. So dumb. I live with these people. I actually teach them all day. What was I thinking? But I was led to the good and the beautiful. Don't do that.
Sorry.
I'm serious. I'm going to kick you out just like I kicked Drew out. And it'll just be me and the puppy. The puppy is the only one that actually likes me and doesn't tease me. Watch, he'll like pee on my foot right now. Where is he?
He's right here.
Oh. Okay, so I was led to the good and the beautiful, and again, I'm a control freak, so I was kind of like, this might not be perfect how I exactly want, and the Spirit was like, I just felt this overwhelming feeling of let it go and trust. Let it go and trust. And I realized, I'm going to do it. I got it, and I can tell you, this curriculum has been the biggest blessing. Literally, it's open and go. It's taken a load off. It's just, it's absolutely amazing. And so we are doing her history, and we're doing her science. And so last year, my kids, towards the end of the year, they gained a love of writing, or a love of reading so much that it inspired them to write their own stories, and they were begging to write stories. They were actually fighting over the computer, and kind of when the fire is lit, you gotta feed the fire and keep it going. So I threw out all of my English curriculum I had last year. I was using BJU, which I really liked. I liked it, but it didn't have enough writing in it for my kids, for what they were wanting. So I got all new writing curriculums. So far, they're wins. Love them. Writing with Skills, my daughter, and Institute in Excellence in Writing for my boys. We absolutely love it. It's a success so far. Just 2 weeks of homeschool, but it's a success. See that art up here? So what I'm doing is for each history unit we're doing, I'm putting up a painting or art that goes with that history unit, so I can blend art and history together. So this one is Christopher Columbus, and we are going to be studying him next week. and we will analyze and look at the painting and journal about it and learn about it. And again, just trying to blend subjects more so that I don't have to do so many individual ones, kind of linking everything together to create a better flow. Honestly, when I was putting up these paintings, I have several others over here of Washington saying a prayer, George Washington kneeling and praying. When you get that art displayed in your home or in your room, your learning space, immediately the room is warmer. It just has such an abundant spirit, and it lifts it. And I mean, I can't even describe, just by putting up this art, it changed the feeling in our room. Enveloped the schoolroom with this warmth and this spirit. I really highly suggest it. It's awesome. So another thing, I did a video on planner. I switched to an online planner. You can look at my video. I'm going to try to link all my videos below. I'm not really good at YouTube and linking and doing links and all that. Oh, and we changed how we do our work boxes. We were doing a drawer system, which was over here, but Drew came, and this is his kindergarten station. And so I had to get rid of it because we didn't have enough room in the schoolroom for drawers and Drew, and this isn't a very big room. So I just switched. I got rid of that, and I got work boxes in my closet, and I have a video on our work boxes, and those have been going really, really well. So those are pretty successful. Really happy about that.